Hello YouTube, this is Lasers fan talking at you again after a long hiatus. Sorry about that, had a lot going on right now. And I imagine there's a lot going on with you guys right now as well, having with this whole COVID-19 pandemic happening. Hope you're all doing well. Well, I got some free time here. I thought I might as well shoot another video here to talk about another Lasers format that I've started collecting at. Actually, I had them for a while. Just I started picking up the rest of them when I found out that they were something kind of unique. Here to talk about compact Laserdisc albums. Now, here's a here's a funny thing about them. Now, this is Mr. Welcome to the Real World, and this is Mr. Welcome to the Real World. Now, go back to that and tell me which one's a Laserdisc and which one's an LP, because one of them is a Laserdisc, one of them is a vinyl LP. Again, here's one. Welcome to the real world. And welcome to the real world. The truth is, initially, you probably couldn't tell, unless you're really a big fan of that album and you know where that logo is placed, because this one here is a Laserdisc. This one here is the LP. The only differentiation is, if you tell, the logo is placed slightly different on the Laserdisc versus the LP. Now, and also this one, the Laserdisc here, has a little RCA logo in the top right left corner there. Top left corner there. So, what this is what Pioneer came up with in America, called the Compact Laserdisc Album. It consists of music videos and also audio only tracks. Now, why they did this was in the 80s, the compact disc had been released in 1982 and actually was garnering a lot of acceptance by the public as the main way to listen to audio, because of the clarity of the digital audio, stuff like that. Because back then, when it came to home audio, the choices were all analog and they had their own quirks. Like on an LP, you'd have to hear the pops and cracks of the imperfections or the dust on the discs as the stylus was moving over it. On the cassette side, especially with the compact cassette, which I had many of them back in the 80s and 90s, the flaw in that one was when you're playing back the tape, it was moving over the tape head, which would make a hiss sound. So that's the imperfection of that one. CDs, when they came out, was like crystal clear audio and that kind of stuff. And they were gaining popularity in the 80s. So Pioneer imagined that, why don't we take advantage of the popularity of the compact disc, and since we now added digital audio to Laserdiscs, let's make the Compact Laserdisc Album. That way, you get the CD audio quality that everyone's starting to love right now, plus you get music videos. That's what they did. The first few tracks on all these Compact Laserdisc albums have music videos, and then the later tracks are just digital audio only from tracks from the album. There is video with those digital tracks for the music only. There's just a picture of the disc itself in the background with a title track saying what the title of the track is. That's something that's carried on to this day as well, as I have a couple of greatest hits compilations or any other albums like that have CDs plus a DVD accompanying it with music videos plus audio only tracks. Like I have Seal's greatest hits through this set with the CDs that have the greatest hits tracks, along with a DVD with music videos and DVD audio tracks. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the DVD audio format, but maybe I'll get into that to another video together. But that's pretty neat how they carried that on. But this would, I believe, is the first way that merging music videos and audio only tracks on a single format, how that happened. Maybe it happened on some VHS or Betamax tapes. I don't know. I haven't really gotten too many music video Betamax or VHS tapes, because I didn't think the audio from that is all that great anyway. But I digress. So in this series, there are 8 discs, 7 of which I have. The only one I don't have is Starship. Now, Starship was the first one that was released in this series, if we go by catalog number. This is the second one by catalog number. This is Mr. Welcome to the Real World. I didn't get the Starship one because I'm not much of a Starship fan. I'm a big fan of Jefferson Airplane, but Jefferson Starship, not so much. But this second one, like I said, this second one released by catalog number, and they all apparently came out in 1986. If we go by with the information that's on the Laserdiscs database, because these don't really have the copyright for this on the disc for the disc itself. This has copyright for the audio for the music. So, but the discs themselves are, like I said, all from 1986. So this one here itself, in particular, Mr. has only has 2 music videos. Has a music video for Kyrie and Broken Wings. Love those songs. And this also has the other tracks as well, including Kyrie and Broken Wings in digital audio and digital audio only, or should I say, Red Book audio, as the CD digital format is called Red Book audio. These have and same thing. Digital audio on a Laserdisc is also in Red Book audio. So this has 2 video tracks plus the 10 audio tracks, like the Mr. album itself, 10 audio tracks. So, and they actually duplicated the music video audio on the audio only tracks. Not all of those discs do that. I'll get to that in a moment. So the third one in the series is Dream Academy, or The Dream Academy as the album goes, by The Dream Academy. Now most of you probably know the song Life in a Northern Town, big hit for them. I do love that song a lot. It's probably one of my favorite 80s songs. This also has the videos for Love Parade and Please, Please, Please Let Me Get What I Want. It does have, so it has 3 videos, unlike Mr. And it has what you call it, 10 audio tracks that have the same as the album. Now, LP looks exactly the same as well. Now, this one, they kind of wised up, and they included in the corner there, you can see, the little corner logo there says the Compact Laserdisc Album. Audio and video album, so that's kind of differentiates it from the LP a bit. So you kind of aren't duped into buying it on accident. Another thing these lasers had to try to do. One thing I didn't talk about, these compact lasers came with these OB strips. As you might know, OB strips are from Japan normally. They're just like an extra advertisement for the discs themselves. And a lot of collectors like to have those with the discs themselves as a part, to make it a complete collection. But this one actually says, you have to have a lasers player to play it. So that was one thing that helped out. If you lost that, then you might not know altogether that's a laserdisc inside. But does this have an extra track? So it says 3. No, it doesn't. Another thing about all these discs that they're all one-sided. They didn't put any. They fit everything to one side. I don't know why they did that. I guess they wanted to save money because they're putting 2 active sides might have cost more money to produce these things. And another thing, these discs when they were initially released weren't all that expensive. What I understand, they're like between $15 and $20 each. So I guess they're trying to actually compete with CDs because CDs were about that price as well. So they probably didn't make a dime on these discs when they released them. All right, well, moving right along. Here we have Aha. Hunting High and Low. Most of you probably know Aha by by their big hit Take On Me, but this one has the Take On Me video, of course, along with 2 other videos, music videos for Train of Thought and Hunting High and Low, the title track, and it has the other 10 audio only tracks as well. So glad to have this one. I actually found this one at a used video game shop, of all things, if you can believe that, because they had a bunch of laserdiscs there. The problem is that one guy, he was like charging way too much for all these discs. I think he's getting his prices off of eBay and using that as a yardstick. So, oh well. This one here is Chicago 17, also sporting the Compact Laserdisc Album logo in the corner there. Love Chicago, great band. They're still going on these days after, this will be their 5th decade of making music. This one only has 2 music videos. Has You're the Inspiration and Hard Habit to Break. Well, what's odd is it does not have the music video for Stay the Night. That's possible. I know that there was a music video for Stay the Night. I remember seeing it on HBO back in the day because they had the video jukebox on HBO between movies. And there was a music video for Stay the Night. But I'm guessing that part of this collection, this disc was probably made before that music video for Stay the Night came out. Which is a shame because that's a pretty cool song as well. But this has the rest of the 10 tracks from the Chicago 17 album on it, so not missing anything on that. Now this one's a little more obscure. This one is Colonel Abrams, R&B artist from the 80s. I had not heard of him, actually, until a couple months ago. I actually had heard a song from him on one of the local radio stations that plays pretty much anything, and played a Colonel Abrams song. So I thought that's pretty cool. So I found out that this is Colonel Abrams' Compact Laserdisc album of all things. So this is actually the only album I own by Colonel Abrams on a Compact Laserdisc album. This one has 3 music videos for his song "Trapped," "The Truth," and "Over and Over." And these songs are duplicated from the videos on the audio-only tracks. But one thing is you might want to note that is they actually changed the logo this time, and now it has CLD album instead of trying to say Compact Laserdisc Album, which is a mouthful. Now just say CLD album compact. So I guess they're trying to not make it such a mouthful to say. The CLD album kind of like rolls off the lips more than Compact Laserdisc Album. But okay, and the last disc here. Cocker by Joe Cocker. Again, CD album here. This one here has 4 music videos, most out of all of these series of discs. Along with, but the thing is, the 4th video, because this has music videos for "Shelter Me," "Don't You Love Me Anymore," You Can Leave Your Hat On," which probably many of you might have heard that, and "Civilized Man." Now, "Civilized Man" is not off the Cocker album, which this one emulates because it's the exact same cover as the cover Cocker by Joe Cocker. "Civilized Man" is from the Civilized Man album. I guess they wanted to include that because they wanted to just throw in the video in here, maybe. But another odd thing about this release, the last release in the series, was that the audio only tracks do not include the audio tracks for the music videos themselves. I guess they did that because they figured, you're already getting the music videos in digital audio anyway. Why would you need to duplicate it again in audio only form? And plus, this one ran 53 minutes, so I guess they figured we're running out of time. We can't duplicate them all. So to save money, to keep them all on one side, they just included the music videos as your audio for the disc, which is a shame. I mean, they could have included all of them. Like I said, they made it a double-sided disc, but what are you gonna do? I guess they're trying to keep in mind to people who have only single-sided discs back in the day, because I don't think there were too many double-sided dual-play discs in the mid-'80s, in 1986. I'll have to check to find out exactly when the first dual-sided Laserdisc player was released. Probably not by 1986, though. But that concludes the series of Compact Laserdisc albums. Like I said, it's kind of a shame that this never carried on beyond these 8 albums. I think it was a pretty cool concept to have music videos and audio only tracks on this format, because I watched MTV religiously back in the day. I love watching the music videos and listening to songs with them. I used to actually record them on VHS tapes, even though I didn't have a stereo VCR back then. But it's a way to to get your music and videos from your favorite artists back then. And if I could afford it, I probably would have bought these as well. But I was only a teenager by then at the earliest. I wasn't even a teenager by 1986. What am I saying? But this concept was carried on the next year in 1987. Like I said, mentioned before in the CD video series, that if you subscribe to Techmoan, he did a video on the CD video series of discs that were released in the UK. They were all released by Polygram. Some of the companies may have released as well. Can't say for sure. Just if I got that wrong, please correct me. But the initial ones, I believe, were by Polygram, because all the artists were Polygram artists. And the CD videos were they came in all sizes. They came in the 12-inch format, the 8-inch Laserdisc format, but also they had 5-inch CD-sized CD videos. Now, CD videos, do not confuse them with video CDs that came in the 90s. They're still releasing today. Completely different format. Video CDs are completely digital and are not analog in any way. So they're not video CDs. CD videos are CDV, CD video, which means the 5-inch CD videos have one video track for one music video, and the rest were all audio tracks. So you could play them in a regular CD player. It would just skip over the video track and go straight to the audio only tracks. If you put it in a Laserdisc player, it'll play the music video first, then the audio only tracks. The 8-inch and 12-inch format of the CD videos were all just regular Laserdisc players. Had video and audio tracks. Now the CD videos, the only thing that differentiates these CD videos was they were all gold colored. Not really gold. I believe the polycarbonate. No, yeah, no, not polycarbonate. Polycarbonates are CDs and DVDs. The plexiglass of the Laserdiscs were colored yellow, so that the discs would look gold. When they released some of these CD videos, so to speak, in America, they were just the regular color of Laserdiscs. Like here, if you've seen my previous music video Laserdisc series, you've probably seen this one, the Stage by Stage by Les Miserables has the CD video logo on it. It doesn't really make it any more different than a regular Laserdisc. I have heard that you can, put your Laserdisc player on random and play these like a random CD. I haven't tried that yet. I don't think any of my players have random anyway. They're higher end, not really made for playing like that. Yeah, the only reason I can think that they released this with the CD video logo because it almost looks exactly like the CD video release in the UK, except the disc was colored gold over here, and there's a bar here looking like a film reel on the cover. So I guess they figured just to save money or whatever, they just threw the CD video logo on there as well, because that's exactly where it is on the UK release as well. And the other CD video release I have here is the Who's Better, Who's Best, with the CD video logo. The difference between that one and the UK release, that for some reason they reversed this picture for the American release. I don't know why. I guess they figured since we drive on the right side of the road, they drive on the left, they would want to reverse this. I don't know. This is a little weird thing that happened. But yeah, this is mostly the music videos by The Who mostly. And yeah, I don't... So I can't say why they called it the CD video, unless that's just what the Polygram wanted it to be. So, in any case, that's that about this little quirky, short-lived Laserdisc format. I just think it's another thing I want to add to that is it's kind of odd that since in the 80s when these first came out, like I said, the CD compact disc was slowly overtaking sales of LPs and compact cassettes to become the dominant music collecting. Vinyl has come back in a big way and has overtaken sales of CDs by a large margin. Like hardly anybody buys CDs anymore. I still do because I'm not much of a digital downloader of music. I mean, I do digitize my discs, but that's another story altogether. But yeah, people are buying vinyl in a big way, and a lot of companies are still releasing vinyl of new albums and re-releasing vinyl of old albums, remastering them analog-wise. But how vinyl has taken over from CD again, when back then the CD was taking over from vinyl in the 80s, how these things have come around robin is kind of like kind of weird for me. I kind of wish that would happen for Laserdiscs, but since Laserdiscs is so much harder to produce than vinyl, you gotta have clean room status, and you have the pressing with the whole big sheet of plexiglass for the discs. It's just never gonna happen. So it's a big pipe dream for me, I guess. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to have more coming up in the next few weeks or so. Hope you all are taking care, stay safe, and I'll talk to you all again later.